everyone. Welcome to the Healing Guide TV. I'm Carol Servey. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Today we are on another video in our Solar Plexus series, and today we were talking about your solar plexus and allowing your personal power. Being a matrix energy and body symbologist, I understand the issues of the solar plexus tend to take on extremes depending on whether there's the excess female or male energy in the body and in the energy systems. Imbalances often take the form of self-criticism, internal conflict, and confusion over one's life purposes and what one can expect from life. Many people who are strongly governed by this chakra or have an overdeveloped solar plexus chakra are overthinkers. They can be very rational and analytical to the point of ignoring their more playful, creative nature. Distrust, anger, greed can also be associated with solar plexus imbalances. These attributes are more outward in nature and more aggressively male expressions of imbalance. Alternatively, a person may be suspicious or feel powerless, hopeless, pessimistic, doubtful, frustrated, or depressed. These attributes are associated with the inward-focused female excess and submissive imbalances. In my experience, solar plexus chakra imbalances are often connected to sacral chakra issues. For example, overbearing parents who rationalize their behavior and rules often raise children who overthink and overanalyze, and who learn by experience to ignore their emotional and creative side. Hypercritical parents instill hypercritical traits in their children, which implies the sacral chakra's hold on the solar plexus. Funny, not really, the opposite side of this chakra is so close to the heart chakra, where we'll learn more about love. However, the reflections of the conditional, unconditional love that has such a strong influence on the solar plexus chakra, this would be a prime example of how chakras affect each other. When you reflect on your childhood, you could probably come up with some examples of when you may have received unconditional love, and other times where you were the victim of conditional love. The unconditional love allows the solar plexus to hold and retain their personal power, because no matter what the outcome of a situation, the person knows that they are loved. As an example, when Tiger Woods was 12 or 13, he was in a very big golfing competition. Just before he was to tee off, his father leaned over his shoulder and said, "It doesn't matter how you play. I still love you. Have fun." Tiger went on to win the competition. Later that day, when Tiger was asked what he was thinking when he was about to tee off, he was thinking about where he wanted his ball to land. The statement that his father had made to him had released him of all pressure and all expectations, so he could focus on where his ball was going to land so that he could win the tournament. Unconditional love, win or no win, he was still loved. Had his father said, "Tiger, you better win this tournament, there's a lot of pressure on you, and if you don't, you're going to have to walk home," okay? That would be an example of a conditional love statement. A response to that would be more like, "Oh my God, what if I screw up?" tying the young child that's in that competition more to what if I screw up rather than to, okay, what do I need to do to make this happen? You see the difference? So make sure that when you're speaking to other people, allow them that opportunity for success by making your comments to them unconditional, okay? We want to place personal power back in the hands of people and not take it away. Let's look at one more example of how control and power are different. Say you were courting a relationship and you were in a bit of a depression. There are a lot of changes at work that aren't going so well, and you're not getting along with your family. As a result of this funk you're in and the lack of stability in your work situation, you see that all things are going wrong in your life. You start to cut off your friends because people see you as disappointing, and you start to neglect your personal relationships. Your partner starts to draw away, but you don't recognize your own neglect. To fulfill your need to feel in control of something in your life, you start to demand to know where your partner's going and where they're going and with whom, and you start to control them in general. This tact will end in failure. So in that little example, I want you to recognize there are external things over which you have no control. But that lack of control over some external things, don't turn them into a lack of control on internal things by trying to control everyone else in your life. It will backfire on you. Control is a substitute for real power. Control is really a fear of being powerless. Here's blessing you with power, 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 knowing yourself as a truly strong and competent individual that can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you like this content, please give me the old thumbs up. I would be thankful if you subscribed or shared. I have provided all the tools below for you to make this easy for you. Thank you so much for joining me on the Healing Guide TV. I'm Carol Serby. Goodbye.